Hello everyone, I'm Rob Smith of Smith and Black, the Strat Time Report, and what we got going on here is a simultaneous break, and what that means is almost everything is a 2-up on the day, the follow-through from yesterday to start off the new month, the new quarter, and all that kind of stuff. So here, you remember yesterday, 2-up on the day to start off the week, and now they came back and followed through strong, and what that does is it causes the 2 down, 2 week back up, back into this broadening formation here that we've been watching for oh so long. So things looking good. Things can just get a little grindy. So oftentimes when you have a run like this, a much easier play is smashing the puts instead of buying the common stock. But we'll see. Because oftentimes I'll say I don't know how high we're going to go, but certainly not going down anytime soon when you have all this stuff. And I'll get to what a simultaneous break looks like on the scan in a second. If we go to QQQ. Okay, Q's fade a little bit, so you might get a 32 down, 2 up hammer off of these guys, right? And they're just barely taking out the week, but they are, right? So once again, you can see the broadening formation here, higher highs, lower lows, and here on the weekly, these lows, these highs, and back into it. So just getting a little grindy here, but we got a new 60 to keep an eye on. Go to the Dow Jones Diamonds. And here you go, diamonds. 2 down, 2 up on the week, and just kind of walking up, like I said, put smashing. Commons a little tough. Oftentimes when you get these things that are going, so grindy, you really got to get down to like a 5-minute, get something like this, 2 down, 2 up, and then just let it ride out. If you go to small cappers, 2 down, 2 up. Right, the question is going to be these months, but for right now, as far as we know, to start off the quarter, almost everything's doing that. So if we did have some news with Tesla, and it looks like they're talking about Elon going through with the Twitter deal, so that sent it down like that, higher high, lower low. Now recovering, so the Twitter here was halted, and I'm not sure if it still is. Let me take a look. And yeah, Twitter's still halted right now to see what they want to do with it. So we'll see if it's true, a rumor, what's going on, don't know. But you got some action over there. Other than that, a little grindy, but you got win here coming up. And you can see you just got to wait for that 5-minute right there. That'll get you in. Because on the 15, you can see a little grindy to try and get in on these things. And that tells you LVS. I mean, it's pretty much everybody, but just pointing that out. We knew yesterday was energy. And Energy XLE follows through with another gap. And, a lot of 2-2 reversals on those. So if we go to the scan, I just want to show you what you're looking at here. So if we go to who is taking out yesterday's highs. All right. And you'll see Apple, AMD, Ford, CCL, all this kind of good stuff. Amazon, NVIDIA. All the stuff you've heard of. Microsoft, MetaBuddies, an inside day to the upside, all that kind of stuff. Google, almost everybody. And then if you go to who is lower than yesterday's lows. Nobody. Look at this. It's almost nobody that you've ever heard of. Right? All this kind of stuff. So almost nobody. So then if we go back to the weekly, okay. Yesterday's low on the week. Teslers. Other than that, almost nobody. Now, if we go to the weekly, who's taking out last week's highs? Amazon, NVIDIA, American Airlines, Palantir, Oxy, SQ. You can see the difference on this list. These are simultaneous breaks. These are really tough to turn around, right? So oftentimes what will happen is they just keep grinding, right? But they don't turn around. So, like I said before, if you're going to try and get in on some of this stuff, what you really want to do is try and go down to those smaller time frames, and we'll see how it finishes it off. But as for today, almost everything is up. So, just pick one, right? For PSX or finer, going into the highs, all the energies, all that kind of good stuff. So, like I said, if anything, Netflix was having a little bit of a problem, but then it recovered. So, and that's still a 2 up, even though it's red. So, on a day like today, it's a little grindy. Like I said, you might be looking to smash some puts. APDN heating up here. I keep an eye on this thing coming out of the ashes here, so we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, waiting for Twitter to open. But simultaneous breaks so far on the dailies and the weeklies. So let's go to Meta here for real quick. Meta, slight inside day and up, not really blasting. So we'll see about that. We had a couple of these financials to keep an eye on. Peru here was nice, Ameriprise. You can see all of this stuff on these weekly breaks, and like I said, that's real tough to turn around. So not sure how high they're going, but they shouldn't go down today. I'll tell you that, at least not very much. But that's why we play the game. If anything, Q's a little weaker, but for the most part, everything's blast off and then sit here and grind. So let's take a look at some of the refiners. PSX here still going on the 2-2 week reversal, 2 down, 2 up, right? And now it's going to be a matter of are these breaks strong enough to cause the breaks on the monthlies going forward. So far, a strong opening to the quarter, week, and month. So we'll see if that continues to play out, as well it should when you have this many 2s to the direction of the upside. All right, that's going to do it for Dan Rob Smith of the Black Strat Time Report.